In week 8. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. Leading them out, the fifth-year quarterback from Alabama. The first-round pick back in 2021, Mac Jones.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. And you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turned over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
First down. First and 10 at the 36.
Running it with David Montgomery. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Montgomery. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end with a loss of yards. So now here's 3rd and 5.
A loss of 2 yards.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Complete to Tataroa McMillan. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. He's away from one. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Pressure comes, Jones. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. All right, after the last snap, an injury on offense. It is Teteroa McMillan in some discomfort. Medical staff out to take a look. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 12-yard
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And the Saints get to it. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. And the kick by Folk is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Cordero Patterson now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. First down, here's Dak. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
J.K. Scott.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. The Buccaneers and running back David Montgomery getting back to work. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Running on second with Montgomery. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Jones now on 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Takes this one at the 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Head coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Dak now from the gun. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
A gain of 9
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Saints, first down.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Dak to the air here. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Breaks the tackle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Makes it 3rd and
Timeout
4.
taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 3rd down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They get in on the ground here with Montgomery. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Motioning right is Ayuk. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And throw finds Coughlin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. Complete to Tyler Conklin. It's a gain of 6. First down, Tampa Bay.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 3-3 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Hurst there to grab it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed and they can take something short.
And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Man, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Jones now to throw. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. To throw, here's Jones. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Jones. It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 16 yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
The Buccaneer first down.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
5-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Pistol now for Jones. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Folk with a point after. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Patterson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Nixon on the toss. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running with Nixon. Massive hits. The ball's out. And this one belongs to the Bucs.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Montgomery now up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jones. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught by Montgomery. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. The kick by Folk is good. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Saints and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They're down 10 as they take over. We've got a 13-3 ball game. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Steps up and he's running with it. And Prescott finds him at 1st as he slides down to end the run.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And Prescott finds him at 1st as he slides down to end the run.
15 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Prescott takes off with it. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bucs 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds, well shy at what they needed there. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. It's Montgomery on the counter. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
On second down, it's Montgomery again. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Jones running sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And a first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Buccaneers leading near the break. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
At the 8-yard line.
Again, Jones to the air. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they look for it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First down, here's Dak. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Back to the air, Prescott. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Prescott here from the gun. Looking to his fullback now. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 11.
Prescott now on 3rd down. A lot of mess on the move here. He's going to get this to the opposing 41.
It's a gain of 33.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a
And the
timeout.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again, Prescott. Finds the in route, complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Dak throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dak off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Saints first down.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The New Orleans offense ready to get to work to begin this 3rd quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. The half's going to begin with a mix and run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
2nd down. Here's Prescott again. Will finding his back. Nixon. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Mixon. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going for this with Prescott. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Hits his running back. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Hits him on the in route. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Raymond comes in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Complete to
Offensive line, second down.
a gain of 17 yards brings up second.
Now Jones.
At the Saints.
Setting up the screen. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Complete to
Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down.
a gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Here's Jones. He's running for it. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
A 7-yard gain. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They give inside to Akers. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He's got Ayuk on that slant. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him
It's
out.
a gain of 14 yards.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jones. Hurst there to grab it. And he drives this forward to the 6. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Complete to Hayden Hurst. 10 yards on the pickup.
Throwing here, Jones.
2nd and inches.
Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game.
Saints 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. 1st and 10, around to Mixon. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Saints. First down.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on third and inches.
Less than a yard.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on third and inches. Prescott to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
He's got him. That's Mixon. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll come up on first and 10.
That's another Saints first down.
Prescott takes off with it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
13 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
Dak now from the gun. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
From the gun is Prescott. Into traffic, complete. And a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Prescott here from the gun. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that lowers the lead to 21.
That's the type of long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Khalif Raymond to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Shotgun handoff to Akers. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Jones. Left side secured by Ayuk. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. First and 10 now. Here's Jones. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw again here on second and 10. Jones makes the catch. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
And it's third down.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
A loss of a yard. And it's fourth down. Cameron Johnston in punt.
And that boot will instead be what starts our fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the third. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Saints come marching onto the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First down, here's Dak. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to Joe Mixon. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Dak to the air here. Low finding his back. Mixon. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
7-yard loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First and 10.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. And this caught takes Travis Hunter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first is Prescott. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bucs' 32-yard line.
Prescott to throw once more. That's Jefferson. He's got it. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's got it in close. It's an New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
The kicker on
He sure
the
did.
extra point.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
27. Saints 13.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Buccaneers and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Jones on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Complete
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And
They send a man in motion. Third down, Jones to throw. Setting up the screen. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Complete to Cam Akers. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Jones going to throw again. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
To throw again, it's Jones. Conklin brings it in. And he's brought down at the line. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 3.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And they could really use a good one here. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Here comes the Saints offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Prescott here from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Dak now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
11 yards on the play. Brings up third down and...
Prescott now on third down. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. He's across the 35. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
It's a gain of 16
Offense is
yards.
set. First and 10.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
From the gun is Prescott. Connects on the crosser. Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within one score in the fourth. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Prescott takes off with it. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
The score, Buccaneers 27, Saints 21.
Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
Here come the Bucs on offense now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Here's Akers up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
8-yard gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Saints and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Prescott on 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 40.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints trail by 6. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. 1st down, here's Dak. Will finding his back, mix it. Avoids a defender, we've got a foot race. And they're not gonna have to burn a timeout. Smart play here, he gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Saints.
Running right is Williams. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Jack Gibbons on the coverage.
To throw. Has him running the comeback. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate's, keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life.
And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Saints call for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. I'm going to pass it here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
They'll look to throw it. Jones is hit. He fumbles it. And the Saints have the recovery. So holding on the offense, Brock, and a quick declination from the defense, that turnover will stand. Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Third down, Mixon gets it. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Desperation time here on 4th. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Setting up to pass. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
So it's a win for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.